Once upon a time, there was an island where all the feelings lived: happiness, sadness, knowledge, and all of the others, including love. One day it was announced to the feelings that the island would sink, so all constructed boats and left. Except for love. Love was the only one who stayed. Love wanted to hold out until the last possible moment. When the island had almost sunk, love decided to ask for help. Richness was passing by love in a grand boat. Love said, "Richness, can you take me with you?" Richness answered, "No, I can't. There is a lot of gold and silver in my boat. There is no place here for you." Love decided to ask Vanity, who was also passing by in a beautiful vessel. "Vanity, please help me." "I can't help you, love. You are all wet and might damage my boat," Vanity answered. Sadness was close by, so Love asked, "Sadness, let me go with you." "Oh, Love, I am so sad that I need to be by myself." Happiness passed by Love, too, but she was so happy that she did not even hear when Love called her. Suddenly, there was a voice, "Come, Love, I will take you." It was an elder. So blessed and overjoyed, Love even forgot to ask the elder where they were going. When they arrived at dry land, the elder went his own way. Realizing how much was owed the elder, Love asked Knowledge, another elder, "Who helped me?" "It was Time," Knowledge answered. "Time?" asked Love. "But why did Time help me?" Knowledge smiled with deep wisdom and answered, "Because only Time is capable of understanding how valuable love is." Once a man saw in his dream that a lion was chasing him. The man ran to a tree, climbed onto it and sat on a branch. He looked down and saw that the lion was still there waiting for him. The man then looked to his side where the branch he was sitting on was attached to the tree and saw that 2 rats were circling around and eating the branch. One rat was black and the other one was white. The branch would fall on the ground very soon. The man then looked below again with fear and discovered that a big black snake had come and settled directly under him. Snake opened its mouth right under the man so that he will fall into it. The man then looked up to see if there was anything that he could hold on to. He saw another branch with a honeycomb. Drops of honey falling from it. The man wanted to taste one of the drops. So, he put his tongue out and tasted one of the fallen drops of honey. The honey was amazing in taste. So, he wanted to taste another drop. As he did, he got lost into the honey sweetness. Meanwhile, he forgot about the 2 rats eating his branch away, the lion on the ground and the snake that is sitting right under him. After a while, he woke up from his sleep. To get the meaning behind this dream, the man went to a pious scholar of Islam. The scholar said, "The lion you saw is your death. It always chases you and goes wherever you go. The 2 rats, one black and one white, are the night and the day. Black one is the night and the white one is the day. They circle around, coming one after another, to eat your time as they take you closer to death. The big black snake with a dark mouth is your grave. It's there, just waiting for you to fall into it. The honeycomb is this world and the sweet honey is the luxuries of this world. We like to taste a drop of the luxuries of this world, but it's very sweet. Then we taste another drop and yet another. Meanwhile, we get lost into it and we forget about our time, we forget about our death and we forget about our graves. This world is like a serpent, so soft to touch, but so full of lethal poison. Unwise people are allured by it and drawn towards it, and wise men avoid it and keep away from its poisonous effects." Imam Ali, A.S.
Once there was a big pool near a village. The villagers used the water of the pool for drinking and for other purposes also. The pool was abounded with fish. Once a fisherman went fishing to the pool. He cast his net into the pool and sat down. But he was very impatient. So he tied a long string to a small stone. Then putting it into the pool, he began to stir the water to drive more fish into his net. A villager saw him do so and asked him not to make the water muddy. But the fisherman didn't listen to him and went on beating the water and making it dirty. So the villagers brought some companions armed with weapons. Seeing them, the fisherman got scared. He drew out his stone and apologized.
Lily wakes up early on Saturday. Today is a special day. She is going to the zoo with her family. Lily is very excited. She loves animals, especially elephants and giraffes. At the zoo, they see many animals. First, they go to the monkey cage. The monkeys are playing and jumping from tree to tree. Lily laughs and says, "Look at the monkeys. They are so funny." Next, they visit the elephant. The elephant is very big and has large ears. Lily watches as the elephant uses its trunk to pick up food. "Wow, look how strong it is," Lily says. Then, they go to see the giraffes. The giraffes are tall and have long necks. Lily is amazed. "They can eat leaves from the tallest trees," she says. Lily's favorite part of the zoo is the penguin exhibit. The penguins are swimming in the water, and some are waddling around. "Penguins are so cute," Lily says. At lunchtime, Lily sits with her family and talks about all the animals they saw. "I want to come back to the zoo again soon," Lily says, smiling.
He was poor. He needed more money. He needed a good job. He had a job. But it wasn't a good job. It was a bad job. He was a waiter. He worked in a restaurant. It was a cheap restaurant. The meals were cheap. The customers were cheap. They usually gave him quarters for tips. Sometimes they gave him $1. Sometimes they gave him nothing. That made him angry. Why did they give him nothing? He was polite. He was helpful. Yet they gave him nothing. He wanted to kick those customers. But then he would go to jail. He didn't want to go to jail. So he went to school. The school was free. He wanted to be a mechanic. He liked to fix things. He wanted to fix cars. He wanted to own a car shop. He would make money. He would hire other mechanics. They would work for him. He would buy a house. He would get married. He would have a family. Life would be good. Right now life was bad. But he would make it better. I am happy. I have many friends. I have a large family. I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters. I am in the middle. 4 brothers are older than me. 4 sisters are younger than me. I go to school. I am in the 6th grade. I like my teachers. My teachers like me. I have friends in every class. My favorite class is history. I like to read about history. History is a story about our past. Soon we will all be history. Then kids in school will read about us. I hope they like our stories. My best friend is Bobby. Bobby and I do many things together. We swim together. We play basketball together. We ride our bikes together. I have many other friends. We all go to the mall on weekends. We go to movies. We go to restaurants. We tell jokes. We laugh. We have fun. Life is great.
David has recently achieved a significant milestone in his life. He proudly graduated from college after dedicating 4 years to his studies. His hard work and determination paid off as he received his degree in engineering. With his degree in hand, David is now on the lookout for a job in his field. He's excited to apply what he's learned in the real world and embark on the next chapter of his journey. There was a man who had 4 sons. He wanted his sons to learn not to judge things too quickly. So he sent them each on a quest, in turn, to go and look at a pear tree that was a great distance away. The first son went in the winter, the second in the spring, the third in summer, and the youngest son in the fall. When they had all gone and come back, he called them together to describe what they had seen. The first son said that the tree was ugly, bent, and twisted. The second son said no, it was covered with green buds and full of promise. The third son disagreed. He said it was laden with blossoms that smelled so sweet and looked so beautiful. It was the most graceful thing he had ever seen. The last son disagreed with all of them. He said it was ripe and drooping with fruit, full of life and fulfillment. The man then explained to his sons that they were all right, because they had each seen but only one season in the tree's life. He told them that you cannot judge a tree, or a person, by only one season, and that the essence of who they are and the pleasure, joy, and love that come from that life can only be measured at the end, when all the seasons are up. If you give up when it's winter, you will miss the promise of your spring, the beauty of your summer, fulfillment of your fall. Don't let the pain of one season destroy the joy of all the rest. Don't judge life by one difficult season. Persevere through the difficult patches, and better times are sure to come sometime or later.
My name is Sophia. For about 3 years I have been living in Texas. I came here from Honduras with my whole family. My brother-in-law has resided in the U.S. for many years and is a government employee. That's why the rest of the family was able to immigrate to the U.S. There is violence in my home country, but the reason we wanted to settle in North America was that the wages are much higher and life is more convenient in general. In a language school, I am trying to improve my English. Sometimes I don't understand everything that's being said. Then I ask the teacher, "Can you speak more slowly, please?" Actually, my English has improved a lot since I am learning in a group. It is just more fun and engaging learning in small groups. I am glad that I have the opportunity to learn proper English in a country where sometimes it is not even necessary.
Thomas Edison tried 2,000 different materials in search of a filament for the light bulb. When none worked satisfactorily, his assistant complained, "All our work is in vain. We have learned nothing." Edison replied very confidently, "Oh, we have come a long way and we have learned a lot. We now know that there are 2,000 elements which we cannot use to make a good light bulb."
Once there lived a grumpy king. He never used to laugh nor allow anyone in the kingdom to laugh. One day, a small boy couldn't control his laughter. Later, scared of the punishment, he thought of a plan. He wrote a funny story and converted it into a drama. Then he went to the palace and asked the king, "May I present my drama to you?" The king let him do it. Then the boy started the play. In the end, he came to the funniest part of the story, which made the king laugh. All people present in the court were amazed. The king then allowed everybody to laugh. Everyone then lived happily thereafter.